situation of how I'm feeling for you. Ooh, girl, you're blowing my mind. Can't find the words to tell you just what I'm feeling for you. Let me lay it on the line. I wanna get with you, baby girl, you're blowing my mind. I can't believe it's true.
Try to use a digital wallet payment services where it's encrypted data, where you don't have to go entering the actual information. You can something else. There we go. Hello and welcome to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. Yes, hey, it's the coffee break, y'all. I got on my shades because it's so bright up in here, man. And TAAN TV has such a bright future. And I'm gonna bring on my co-host and let you know why things are looking up for TAAN TV, y'all. There he is. What's up, Kevin?
Nothing, man. Just got great holiday season and looking forward to Christmas right around the corner.
Well, how was your Thanksgiving, man? Talk to me.
Man, that was great. Got to see some great basketball before the break, during the break. We'll come back and talk about it now after the break.
Well, pull up. Let's talk about the most important thing, man. How was that Thanksgiving dinner, man?
Man, man, in-laws put it down, man.
They put it down, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
Best roasted turkey and fried okra, man. Mashed potatoes. Those are my favorites.
Man, you mentioned okra, man. That's so funny, man. That's one of my pop's favorites, man. That dude, he loves some okra, man. So of course we had some for him. It was great, man. So yeah, I had a good Thanksgiving too, man. So watch these the games.
Mm-hmm.
And your Cowboys pulled it off. Yeah,
my
man.
Cowboys.
Hey, man, Jeremiah and Mark and Phil, they was pretty happy, which is good, man, because you know the Cowboys are pretty soon they was be on suicide watch. They'll be on suicide watch, man. You know, so so real quick too, man. Let's get all the football out the way. How about your fantasy, man? How'd your fantasy team do?
Man, 9-4, second
9-4.
place.
All right.
Tied for first.
Well, you know what, Kevin, I really want to start a fantasy football league on TAAN TV, and maybe I get some of my partners. You get some of your partners, and I got a guy that may run a commissioner that like to run it. You know, so we don't have to worry about that, man. Unless are you a commissioner of any of the leagues you're in?
I'm only in one league.
You're only in one league,
and I'm not the commissioner.
Is that a season long or DFS daily? What kind of league?
It's a season long.
Season long, yeah. You know what? I like season long. I was enjoying that. And then my partners, they will all want to do the daily thing, man. You know, they all we picking up our side betting game, you know. But it's fun though, man. I just have enough. I play with just what I can. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'll be doing all right, man. I love what I do. It's fun, the fantasy part, man. So anyway, I'm gonna keep up your time because I know what's on your mind. It's talking about the hoops in San Antonio, man. So I heard you had a fun-filled weekend. Talk to me about it. Some of the games you went and saw.
Well, no. First off, I want we went up to McLennan and we watched McLennan and Angelina, but it gave me a good opportunity to visit with those coaches again and share some tidbits and players out of this 25 class of 2025. And but going into the Thanksgiving break, we covered 5 games, and so we're just going to go right down the list. We started out over at the North Side facilities, and we watched Warren and O'Connor. And man, it was a 48-42 kind of game, man. Just wasn't much scoring going on. And it was kind of interesting because Hagen Hurst had just come off a 31-point game the game before. That's their 6'6" big man,
Who was there?
size of 26. Huh?
Who was
For
there?
O'Connor. For O'Connor.
O'Connor's. Okay.
Yeah. But I think he was the first one to make double figures, and that was in the fourth quarter, about halfway through.
Mm.
So it was a defensive type game. But Devin Peterson, a 6'5" forward from Warren, he must have had something wrong with his elbow because he kept rubbing it throughout the game and uncharacteristically missed quite a few free throws because those made free throws would have changed that game.
Free
To
throws,
follow,
so important.
oh, so important, man, but the intensity was there throughout the game. At the 1 o'clock game was Sotomayor and Brennan, and it's neat to watch Brennan because I've got to see him in the big time events, and now to watching him keep that edge but go into district play, and Kingston plays different roles at different times, and with in district play, he's more of a facilitator, rebounder, gets guys involved, and they followed that up with that win. Sotomayor has a Josiah Saunders, and man, he really let it go in the second half.
Now, tell me a little bit about Josiah then.
Man, he's about a 6'1" point guard, but a shooting point guard.
Okay.
I mean, he was taking threes from NBA range.
Nice.
And making them get into the basket. And then Brennan kind of shut that off and kind of made some distance in between Brennan and Sotomayor. And then I do want to give a shout out to Brennan because the top 25 rankings for ESPN just came out. And San Antonio Brennan is ranked number 5 in the country.
What?
As a public high school.
Nice.
And so that's a big
nice. Feat. Yeah, man. Big ups to Brennan.
Yes. And
I know coaches, and when he see you again.
Yeah, he's gonna let me have
it. You better talk him up. Yeah, that's all good. That's good though.
So to finish off that 3-game set was Veterans Memorial and Clark. And Clark won that game by 3. And but it was Jaden Flemings kind of did his thing. He's 6'3" point guard at Clark, and he's got a running mate named Jaden Jones. So they both kind of put it together with Christian Bergen. He's at 6'5", athletic.
So you catch on quick, OneEyed. That's why I give it to you, man. Because I was gonna ask you about each one of them cats you be naming. You gotta talk to me like I'm just a straight fan and don't know. And I really don't know a lot of these cats like you covered, man. So, and I want my fans, I want our TV viewers, audience to catch them, man. And maybe somebody may catch an interest in one of these cats like you are. Well,
yes.
And get out there and say hi to you when they see you out there in the stands, y'all. Make sure. Well, hey,
I hope they do.
Hold that thought. Let me take a station break.
All right.
We'll come right back, y'all. Hey, if you just tuned in, to TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach, y'all. It's the coffee break. I'm sitting there with my main man, Kevin, aka the OneEyed Scout, y'all. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
We're back. That's right, The King, written, produced, and directed by the Danielle Gully, is happening December 14th with 2 showings, one at 3 p.m. and another one at 7:30 p.m. This year will be at the Summit Church. That's 2575 Summit Church Road in San Antonio, Texas. Now, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, that's all right. Don't worry about it because we got you. Go ahead and go online to daniellegully.com to make sure you get what you need, because we need to make sure your face is in the place. We love you, and we'll see you there.
All right, man. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go get the tickets, man. It's gonna be a tremendous play. Also got Carl Payne from Martin, the Martin Show. Coley Cole in that bad fella, man. I'm gonna put you on the spot live. No, I'll tell you. We'll talk off space, man. Just wanted to know if I know you wanted to go see that one, Kevin. Man, I like Kevin. Kevin like to jump in and check out the arts.
Yes.
Different arts.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it when we get off, man. See what you got going. That's
All
September
right.
14th, y'all. All right, check out the play, The King. All right, big
All
time.
right. So back to that Clark and Veterans game, because we saw, Jaden Flemings and Jaden Jones, but on the other side, Veterans, they had Jermichael Moore, 6'3", plays a wing, kind of the post, just really is a player. But they had a point guard at Veterans Memorial named DJ Jordan. He's class of 26, so he'll be there another year. But it was interesting to see the matchups because you could tell how much of an influencer DJ Jordan was on the defensive end and making excellent decisions. They just came up short. So after that game, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go check out Veterans one more time.
Okay.
And so I went over to Veterans Memorial, and they call their gym the Bunker. So that was because they're the Patriots. So that was the first time there. And, they defensively just dismantled Somerset. And, it was pretty much a Veterans Memorial game from start to finish. But there was a kid from Somerset that kind of stuck out. 6'2", Noah Vieira. And, man, you could tell that he was a player. You could tell he was a shooter. But, man, cold as ice until like the last 5 minutes of the game, and he got us started going. But it was too little too late. That was already a 25-point game. And so Veterans Memorial won that game. And so, all right, so then I wanted to see Clark one more time. And, man, they played Samuel Clemens. You got to go watch Clemens.
Okay.
If the defensive intensity that they showed the other day is going to be their norm, it was on Saturday, man, they had Clark at times running 45 to 50 seconds of offense because they couldn't get a good shot.
Nice. Okay.
And they picked up 94 feet most times. There was a lot of press, a lot of trap. They get a little touchy, but they were aggressive, and they played the same way throughout. And I wrote a article on Prep Hoops today, just basically about that game. We can throw out some names. There was Jaden Arsenault, Bryson Bell is a freshman, and he came on. He didn't start the game, but he came on the second quarter. And, man, right away made his presence felt because of the outlet pass, and he turned and threw it up the court to a streaking forward that laid it in. And it was just an exciting defensive game to watch. And it kind of Clemens won by 13.
Okay.
So it was a kind of a balance of seeing them struggle and beat. I won't say struggle, but being a dogfight and beat Veterans, then turn it over, and they kind of got taken to the woodshed on that defensive end. So that was the last 5 games that I saw of November.
Okay.
And Vance, I'm gonna brag a little bit.
Go ahead, man. You don't want me to do that, but go ahead, man. That's me.
You know what?
You want to brag? Go
I
ahead.
feel comfortable in every list that I make and every tweet that I make.
Okay. Okay.
'Cause in the 30 days of November,
Mm-hmm.
I watched 29 games.
You watch 29 games?
29 games.
Nice. Putting in the work, partner.
Yes, I do.
You're putting in the work, man.
Yeah. So you know, and we put some lists out on Twitter, and we're gonna talk about them on Wednesday.
Okay.
You know, and people were upset that this guy was left off or this guy was left off, and you know, a simple thing is I haven't seen some of those guys, and I'm not gonna talk about people that I haven't seen play before.
Right.
And so, you know, if they're up to standard, up to snuff, then we're gonna have we had this list to end November. We're gonna have a list to end December. We have a list to end January. You know, and people got to work to stay on that list.
Well,
So
I tell you, man, just for the folks out there that's, critiquing the One Eye Scout list, he's detailed. He puts the work in. So, if you want to get on this list, put the work in. And he gets around. That's all I'm just saying. I mean, hey, and that's why we got you over here, man. So our viewers, man, and hopefully our parents that got aspiring young athletes will come in and get some of this knowledge and information, and maybe we can have a little a TAAN TV, what they call it, funnel. Yeah, to the doghouse. Shout out to the doghouse, y'all. Okay, JC, the boys.
yeah, man, I got to get out there this week.
Okay, yeah, man, and keep it work, man. Let me know, man. I'll slide out there.
But I just want to say, remember, we already know where the Tour of San Antonio stop number 9 is going to be, and we'll post it right after our show right now. But Tuesday night, 7 p.m., we're going to be live and in color for the Brennan Harlan game over at Northside Gym.
Yeah,
So,
see,
no, Paul Taylor.
with them two teams, man, you started a little controversy, man. So
I did, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how that game plays out.
Okay.
You know, Brennan has 4 stars and Kingston, and it's just going to be interesting to see how Harlan matches up. Because Harlan's been on a roll as of late.
What do you think happened? What's your prediction on that one? All right, let me put you on the spot, John. Don't forget about Coach Kogel.
Yeah, but then
But hey, I know what you do. You're gonna tell it like it is. Tell it like 100. So.
Man, on paper, Brennan should walk away with it.
Okay.
But games are always played. I look forward to seeing the matchups. KJ and Isaiah Ward go against each other. See who picks up Mark Francis.
KJ and Isaiah Ward. Hit me, come on now.
Yeah.
Real quick. Who's KJ and Isaiah Ward?
Well, KJ is a scoring guard, small forward wing type player. Likes to get downhill. And he's for Harlan.
Okay.
And then Isaiah Ward is a junior. KJ's a senior. But Isaiah guards all heights, sizes, play styles.
He's on Brennan.
He's on Brennan.
Isaiah Ward. Okay.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna tell you.
Now they did have a little bit of an injury bug. I know Donovan Chris, one of their starters, was out the other day, concussion protocol, and then Isaiah, I think they held him out because he had rolled his ankle. So we'll see who lines up and shows up, and we'll be there to document it.
So that's this Tuesday, right? Out of Paul Taylor.
At Paul Taylor.
Okay, y'all. If you're out there at Paul Taylor this Tuesday, the Brennan and Harlan game. If you see the One Eye Scout, you might see myself out there too. Because I'm gonna have the camera. We're gonna have the cameras out there, y'all. So come out there and holler at us. give a shout to the One Eye Scout, myself, and we're going out to see a good game, man, out of Paul Taylor.
There you go.
So talk to me. That's Tuesday night. Any more games this week that you may know of that you'll try to get to?
Well, I'm going to Thursday. Um, I haven't. I know there's a John Jay, I think versus Churchill at Paul Taylor, and MacArthur is playing the Parish Episcopal School from Dallas, and
Where's
they
that?
just took they just played Link Academy, who was top five, and I think lost to them by 10.
Mm.
But it was a very competitive game. So I'm enjoying the opportunity to come down and um, see them play in San Antonio.
Where they gonna be now? Where's this game gonna be held?
That's going to be at Paul Taylor again.
Oh, two Paul Taylor. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a 4 o'clock game. Paul Taylor is Parrish and MacArthur, and then there's a 5:30 John Jay and Churchill, and I can't remember. Um, oh yeah, I can. Brandeis and Sotomayor play at 7.
That's Thursday.
That's Thursday.
Nice. All right, man. I'm looking forward to some good hooping this week, man.
Yeah, and you might get out there and catch some girls games Friday because the boys tournaments are taking up the facilities during the day, and then the girls will take all the facilities at night to play their games.
Okay. Well,
And then
let me know, man.
Saturday will be the bracket play.
Well, let me know. Hey, man, this looks. Oh man, it's fun, man. Gearing up, baby. Look at you, One Eye, man. I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, man. Take a ride, and
Yes,
let's
sir.
get this bad fella going. And by the way, if your list ain't controversy, then that means it ain't worth it. If somebody ain't talking about your list, man, then hey, it don't even worth talking about it. Don't even bring it up. But it's a good thing, man. We having fun with this, man. You're exposing a lot of players. You dropping names like I don't know, and so I'm sure some of our listeners may not know them. Then start looking them up, following them, like they follow the One Eye Scout. Tell them where they can catch you, One Eye.
You can catch me at the OneEyed Scout on all the social media platforms, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Just drop the @sign. TikTok, Snapchat, whatever your fancy is.
Nice. And y'all make sure y'all subscribe. TAAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel and a global reach. Y'all, we got some specials coming up. Just wanted to say that, Kevin, we got some comedy specials going to run during the Christmas holidays. We're trying to make it where, we done shot a bunch of shows, man. Laura went down and listed all the shows we got, man. So we're going to put them up and we're going to have a good time. And, it's almost like binging on Netflix, but you can binge on TAAN TV. And this is our original content, stuff we shot. So it ain't like, so it's not like where you can find it anywhere else. But, hey, you never know, man. You just might enjoy it. And TAAN TV might become one of y'all apps. Yeah, so yeah. Also, you can view it on Roku and Amazon Fire Stick. So, well, hey, man, anything you want to drop, Kevin, before we get out of here?
Nah, I'm good. Just ready for we have shirts in the
Right.
TAAN shop, TAAN TV shop.
All right, man. So now we're gonna have to get us a commercial so we can drop that, man. Hey, let's go. Well, you guys go to the TAAN TV shop, y'all, and pick out some shirts. Pick up some shirts from the One Eye Scout, y'all. That's a great thing. I'm glad you got it done, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
So let's make it happen. Let's push it then, man. That's what we got to do. So we'll be back Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
What time Wednesday? What time you jumping on?
6 is probably best for me.
All right. Well, that's all good. We'll be back at 6 to recap the Harlan Brennan contest. And we'll see how that's going to work out. See if the One-Eyed Scout is still walking around SA. Nah, man, this is going to be a fun thing, man. Hey, Kevin, appreciate it, man. And I guess we'll see you on Wednesday, but man.
All right, man.
Okay, y'all, we out of here. One-Eyed Scout, y'all.
What up, y'all? I am Q Parker. Yo, back by popular demand. It is the stage play The King, starring yours truly and an all-star cast. You do not want to miss this one, y'all. I'm telling you. It's going down Saturday, December 14th. Writer, director, producer, the amazing Danielle Gully. You don't want to miss this, y'all. 2 performances, one day, 2 performances. One at 3 o'clock, one at 7:30. It's located at the Summit Church.
They said, please bring it back. Please bring it back. Please. So she did. Get your tickets. December 14th. The long-awaited return of The King. December 14th. See you there.